Hello, I'm Shikha Yadav. You're watching Agri Business News. Let's start with the latest updates. Bharat Surtees AgriScience Limited, a group company of Mitsui & Co Limited, has launched CoSite 3000, the most advanced copper technology among its distributors in Bangalore. CoSite 3000 fungicide has a very high concentration of biologically active copper ions, due to which it provides a better and longer duration of protection from diseases. Kimi Hidekondo, Joint Managing Director of Bharat Surtees, said that the company will launch many more innovations in future. Dwara e-Registry, an AG fintech startup building a digital platform to improve access to agriculture services, has announced a new partnership with RBI licensed peer-to-peer digital lending marketplaces, Monaxo Fintech Private Limited. Through this partnership, Monaxo and Dwara e-Registry will provide loans to farmers in Jaipur, Dashrathpur and Korai blocks of Odisha. Sanjay Mansabdar, founder and CEO of Dwara e-Registry, said we are very excited to partner with Monaxo to be able to bring agriculture finance opportunities to high net worth individuals. Main Cancor Ingredients, which is a part of France-based Main Group, has tied up with more than 7,000 mint farmers to promote sustainable sourcing of mint. Jeeman Kora, CEO and Director of Main Cancor Ingredients, said we introduced a technology called Early Mint Technology with the help and guidance of scientists from the Central Institute of Medicinal and Aromatic Plants. We are now closely working with CIMAP to provide the latest high-yielding and climate-resistant planting material. It is claimed to increase the yield by 20%. Prices of fast-moving consumer goods such as biscuits, milk-based edibles, and personal care items could continue to rise this quarter as companies try to counter inflationary headwinds. Mayank Shah, Senior Category Head at Parle Products, said on some products we have already taken it up in December and the balance of them will happen in January. This will be about 5 to 7% increase. The price hike will continue till February. Fresh food startup Living Food, which focuses on delivering locally sourced products to consumers, has raised $7.5 million led by Amasia, a US-based venture capital firm that focuses on backing companies in the climate change and sustainability space. Akash Sajid, founder and CEO of Living Food, said this funding round is a testament to our relentless focus on transforming our consumers' eating behaviors. Union Minister for Ministry of Food Processing Industries Pashupati Kumar Paras and Minister of State Prahalad Singh Patel and senior officials of NAFED has launched 6 brands under the One District One Product scheme at Panchashil Bhavan, New Delhi. The Food Processing Ministry has signed an agreement with NAFED for developing 10 brands as the One District One Product brands under the Pradhan Mantri Formalization of Micro Food Processing Enterprises scheme. Savardhanania, president of All India Rubber Industries Association, has called upon the member fraternity to explore the potential for rubber goods manufacturing activities as well as rubber plantations in the Northeast. He urged AIRIA members to look at the possibilities for improving the quality and quantity of natural rubber produced, which is due course would add to the strength of the entire supply chain. Fourth edition of Summit and Awards for Innovations by Agri Startups, which has been organized by FICCI in virtual mode, commenced today. The objective of the 2-day event is to sensitize, motivate and address the issues that Agri Startups face so that they will innovatively solve the problems faced by Indian and global agriculture across the value chain. For more Agri updates, keep watching Krishi Jagran Business. Thank you.